My name's Rich Schaefer. I am the competition director for the Region 10 Llano glider competition. We have a number of regions throughout the U.S. Region 10 encompasses Texas and Oklahoma, Arkansas, and we draw pilots to this competition not just from our own region but from all over the country. We have about 70 active members, and the club owns 4 gliders that we do training in for new members and existing members that already have a license. They can use those for taking up friends and or just flying. And a lot of our members have their own gliders as well. Flying is, I think it's always something as a kid. I know that I've always dreamt of flying, you know, looking at the birds. My father would take me out to the airports and I always thought I was going to be a pilot and go flying. And a lot of people have that, you know, wanting to get up and, you know, experience free flight, you know, unencumbered flying. And you get that experience in a glider. You're up there. It's you and Mother Nature working together to support where you're going to go for that day.
I started flying in 8th grade. I was 14. Kind of found out about it. Just decided I loved it before I'd even tried it. Got my first job so that I could take lessons. So I soloed just past after my 15th birthday. Started taking lessons when I was 14. Clouds. You can see all of these large cumulus clouds in the distance. Those, especially this one dead ahead, it has a very black, flat bottom. Right. If we could get there, we would probably find air rising 500 feet a minute, maybe more.
So usually we look for nice, puffy cumulus clouds. That's a good indication of lift. And typically there is lots of those around here. And we also want the bases to be pretty high. So today we had bases at 4,000 feet, which is really unusually low for this area. Normally, I would say on average in the summer they are probably 8,000 feet, 9,000 feet. On a good summer day, they're probably 10,000 feet or even higher. We can get up here around Llano. We can be at 10,000 feet headed west. Under our cloud street, and it's just incredible. You know, that's what we live for.
Now pull up into a mild stall, bring the stick, the nose up, and with the stick all the way up, it's still not going to keep flying. The nose will drop, and we just speed up a little bit to start flying again. Now I wish to demonstrate if we were in lift, this is how we would work it. We would go into a bank, fairly steep bank, near our fairly slow airspeed at the same time, so that we'd be circling within that rising air. Typically, the diameter of that rising air might only be about 800 feet, 400, 800 feet across. So we have to circle very tightly to stay within it. So we spend a lot of our time flying like this.
It's fun. It's flying, but it's nice and calm up there. You don't have the sound of the engine.